head to the bank for the first of our Diamond Stunners. Phillies hosting the Cardinals. Philly trailed by 4 with 2 outs in the ninth. Kyle Schwarber, 2-run go homer, 39th long ball of the year. A Schwarbomb like tick-tick. Phillies' first walk-off homer since 2023. Their first 4-run down to the last out comeback since 1983.
Tristan Peters, outfielder for the White Sox. He homers with 1 out in the ninth. They give Chicago a 2-1 win over the New York Mets. Canadian-born, the Manitoban has played all 3 outfield positions, mostly center, for the first place White Sox.
Nats at Marlins. Roberto Hernandez thinking extra bases at least. Jacob Young scales the wall. One of the catches of the year. Spider-Man vibes out in center for Hernandez. No way home. Shame you don't get points for catches, though. Nationals lose 6-2. We got Braves Brewers, the game you just saw. In fact, this just moments ago. An 0-2 pitch to Michael Harris. Young people, good times, insurance. An insurance solo home run in front of the Little Leaguers. His 21st of the season puts the Braves up 4-2. They win by that margin to split the season series against the Brew Crew.
Shout out Stockbridge High School. There's Michael Harris with a big home run. New career high, 21 now, Mike. I'm curious, what's it like? It's a fun atmosphere. There's kids. But this game matters. The Phillies are breathing down your neck. I'm curious, how do you balance the two?
Yeah, I think the most important part is always come out here and have fun, and why not do it in front of kids playing a kids game. So it's kind of easy to play in this atmosphere because I always think about having fun and making sure to remember it's a kids game.
Listen, I don't mean to diminish any particular game on the calendar, but you have 162 of them. I imagine at some point they start to blur together. Having played in Williamsport with that crowd, with the game now in the rear view and you having won, what stands out to you from this night?
It's just obviously different from a traditional game. There's not 40,000 seats, and just a different environment, and different fan base out here. I guess a lot of kids from different countries and states these might be their favorite teams and might not, but they came out here and supported us, and just want to see good baseball.
Growing up in Georgia, did you play Little League baseball? Was it Little League? Was it AAU? And what were your memories as a little kid?
Yeah, I didn't play this style of Little League. I don't know what it was called. We just called it travel ball. But yeah, I was, I guess, in their same position, but never got to do it televised like this. I was in a World Series in Puerto Rico. We won that, so it was pretty exciting. But yeah, I think I had a good time growing up playing Little League, and I wish I could go back.
Michael, you yourself at the plate, 6 extra base hits in your last 6 games. We're getting to the consequential point of the schedule. What are you doing that you're seeing the ball so well at the plate to be heating up now as we enter late August?
I think I'm just trying to simplify everything. See the ball, make sure my movements are right in the cage before I go into the game, and I think everything will line up. So it's really just simplifying everything and knowing what I can do and where I can attack a pitcher.
Well, a new career high in home runs for you, Mike. Your best year since you won Rookie of the Year in 2022. Let's go for 30 and 100 career homers. Good luck the rest of the way.
All right, why not? Thank you.
All right, 94 career homers now for Michael Harris. And
he'll get there.
Yeah. There are the Braves, the last 2 seasons. 4th in the major leagues this year with that impressive run differential. Bringing Eduardo Perez now, who called the game for us, of course, here on ESPN. First of all, Eddie, what's it like? How do you possibly put into words what it's like to be there? Tell us who watched on TV tonight.
It's every year it's different. It really is. And you look at the kids' eyes, and when they see the stars right in front of them, it's crazy. And it's crazy at Lomedy, and it's wackier here because the players are on deck and they're high-fiving the kids before they go and take a big league at-bat that counts. And it's a regular season game. But the players understand that, you know what? The game is just having fun with your friends. And that's what we take out of all of this. The same way like I'm calling a game with my buddy Carl Ravitch, they're playing the game with their buddies, and it gives them perspective. And we see it year after year. We saw the Detroit Tigers 2 years ago just take off after everybody thought that they weren't even in contention. And the Atlanta Braves, it seemed like they needed this because they've been struggling as of late. And all of a sudden, they found the magic potion here and saying, it's just a game.
Well, and they needed it as well. You look at the NL East standings. The Phillies have won 9 in a row. Scored 6 in the bottom of the 9th earlier today, Eddie. One of 11 walk-offs this weekend across Major League Baseball. You yourself, 3 walk-off home runs in your career. For those of us watching, guys in suits that have never experienced it like that, what is it like being at the plate, knowing you have the game on the line, and hit the ball over the fence?
You got to take a deep breath. You have to just be able to just be present. And that's one of the most difficult things to be able to do, is be present in a moment like we just saw right now against Raisel Iglesias. That's their best. That's their closer. That's the guy that they lean on, and they're going to have to lean on late. How can you beat a guy like this? These are just little tests and trials that Pat Murphy has to see from his players. How are they going to react in moments that you need to be able to slow it down? And those are the teams that are able to win big ball games. Why have the Dodgers been able to do it? Everybody talks about payroll. Well, last year it was, you look at Rojas, the way he was able to do it, Miggy, with the home run, he slowed it down. The play in center field, Pajes, he slowed it down. And these aren't the big money makers, but it's just being able to be present at that moment to be able to say, I can do it for my team.
Former Brewster Whitecap, Eduardo Perez. Thank you very much.
That's the man.
Enjoy the rest.
We're going there.
Enjoy the rest of the night. I interviewed Eddie in 1989 when he played for the Brewster Whitecaps. Here we are both at ESPN. All right. American League wild card. It's wacky.
It's a mess.
Rangers tied for the last wild card spot with the Guardians. Ezekiel Duran crushes it. Rangers up 1-0. Bottom 5. Elias Diaz, holy shnikes, that's below the square, but he golfs that out of there. The Rangers take care of the Angels, 5-3. What about the Guardians?
Yeah, Bucci, they have to win to keep pace with the Rangers. Chase DeLauder, using all that extra outfield grass at Coors, runs all the way to the wall. One of 2 triples on the day for DeLauder. Stephen Kwan scores. It's 1-0 Guardians. Only J.J. Weatherholt has more multi-hit games than DeLauder amongst rookies. Still in the first. Hey, speaking of multi-hit games, Joe Adell, acquired mid-season by Cleveland, doubles the lead. Then top 2, and the bats showed up early at 20th and Blake. Adell, that goes to the wall for a double. You heard the broadcast. Cleveland's now won 4 in a row. They take it 7-2.
Twins, 1 back of the last wild card spot against San Diego. Boom, roasted. Fernando Tatis Jr. That got out in a hurry. Padres up 1-0. Who's your daddy? Now 7-1. Wiggity, 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 whack. Second game this week, a 2-home run game for Tatis Jr. And the Padres go on to win 8-1.
Rays are atop the AL, but this is a wild card wrap, and the O's are a game back of that last spot. But here, top 6, down 1-0. Junior Caminero for Tampa chops it to center. Jonathan Aranda touches home, standing up. Tampa entered 12-3 in their last 15 road games, up 2-0. Later in that inning, Chandler Simpson, maybe the best custom bat of Players Weekend, gets Caminero home safely. 14-game hit streak for Simpson. Pete Alonso for Baltimore, 14-game hit streak snapped. Tampa avoids the sweep, 3-1. So by rule, 6 clubs got to make the playoffs in the American League.
Yes, have to.
Currently, only 4 total are 500 or better.
Wow.
Texas is on the wrong end of the AL wildcard tiebreaker, but on the right end here of our wildcard standings over Cleveland head-to-head, though the Guardians, Bucci, do have the second easiest remaining strength of schedule.
These are all professionals. They're paid. They won't be going back to college. Bottom 9, Phillies trail 4-0. Edmundo Sosa, the third baseman, laces one down the line. 3-run score! So it goes from 4-0 Cardinals for 3 Cardinals. Next batter, Brian De La Cruz. The count is 2-2. Oh, that's a good piece of hitting. And slow enough to allow Sosa to score. We're tied at 4. Next batter, Kyle Schwarber. Now entering Sunday, Phillies held the longest walk-off home run drought in Major League Baseball, 553 games. The last walk-off they hit was by the guy coming to the plate. Whew. There it is. That's 3 years ago.
Got out in a hurry, too.
3 years ago against the Dodgers. What a moment. So this is a long, long time between walk-offs. Could Schwarber do it again? Back to Sunday. Here's the 2-2. No! 459 feet! Gone! Eat a steak, John Kruk!
And the 2-2 pitch, swing and a fly ball, center field. It's got a chance. Church back out of room. Yes, and it's over. Yeah. It's over. Kyle Schwarber with a walk-off home run into the hedges in dead center field.
6 straight runs on 2 outs. The Phillies break their walk-off home run drought and win their 9th game in a row, 6-4. He's going to figure out a way to hit 500, I think, and get to the Hall of Fame.
Ball comes off the bat and just kind of stood there and watched. It was just like kind of a little bit of shock, right, that we were able to kind of do that in that fashion. But that's, like I said, that's why you keep playing. That's why you play all the outs, and you never give up. You keep fighting till the end.
Schwarber just freaking smashed that ball. I always felt like this was a club when you played against them that it was up and down the lineup type club. It wasn't just power. It was guys that put good at bats on you, and that's what we're seeing. I think as much as anything is good at bats, right? And guys fighting, and you never know what happens, right? At that point, obviously, this is out of the ordinary. Something like this happens, but just the fact that the guys keep fighting is a huge thing.
Could the White Sox wait 2 days? Bottom 9. Game tied at 1. Tristan Peters. Gone! Born in Manitoba. His 2nd career walk-off hit. That's a walk-off homer. Listen.
3 balls and a strike. Tristan Peters smokes this one to center field. It is Ewing backing up at the wall. It is gone! Tristan Peters walks it off in the 9th. What a moment for Tristan Peters.
2nd time this weekend for the White Sox. They have 11 walk-off wins this year. The White Sox do their most before September since 2004. And there have now been 11 walk-off hits since Friday in Major League Baseball. And we now bring you every single one of them.
Fly ball, left center field. On the run is Fermin. He missed it. The Phils have won it. It's a walk-off for Alec Bohm.
Ground ball left up. Middle base hit. Marlins win it. A walk-off winner for Javier Sanoja. As Rogers lifts this one in the air to left center field. Jake Rogers walks it off for the White Sox. Southside. Stand up. As he lines one, stops it, throw to second. The Rangers steal one from the Angels. Into center field, Leo Rivas wins the game for the Mariners. They walk it off in 10 innings and take down the Cubs. Here it comes. 7 and down the game. Tommy Baseball ends it in the 10th. And Beavers hits a fly ball to deep right field. It's off the fence. Dylan Beavers, another walk-off hit. Fly ball. PCA can't get it. What has happened in Seattle? Randy Arozarena walks it off in 9. Abreu, what a glove snare. Home throw, and he is safe at the plate. The Red Sox win it 3-2.
Swing and a fly ball, center field. It is over! Kyle Schwarber has just completed an improbable comeback.
Tristan Peters. It is gone! Tristan Peters walks it off in the 9th.
All right, a lot of great offense. Not to get defensive, But let's get defensive. Says top play nominee. I guarantee you this is in top plays and can't see it being lower than 2. I don't know, maybe catch of the year in the bigs. Nationals, Marlins, Jacob Young.
Oh, boy.
Oh, with great power comes great responsibility. Robbing of extra bases, Spider-Man style.
Young back near the wall. Does he have it? Yes, he did. Woo! Catch of the year, baby. Climb that fence. Oh, play in the backyard, baby.
If only that was worth points because it was a 6-2 loss for the Nationals. Let's flash back to, heck, barely a year ago. Jacob Young, he's used to this.
Man.
Robbed that from his armpit against the Reds at the home yard, more familiar with the warning track and all that, and didn't have to scale the fence.
That giant TV
May have
today.
lost a fingernail as well, yeah. Flashback to, well, even further. 2025. This is when things went off the rails for the Mets. Didn't do it just once, spinning, maybe misplays it and juggles. I mean, at this point, maybe you should get added points for a degree of difficulty. They do that in banana ball.
Yeah, I'm saying that's a banana ball.
Yeah, except,
he kicked
a little hacky sack. Wow. I mean, Erling Haaland cut his hair and he lost some sharpness, but then just when you think, bottom 9 too, this is consequential. Alvarez thought maybe he tied the game, but you hit it in the vicinity of Jacob Young.
Good Lord.
Making a 2-year-long Gold Glove campaign there, patrolling center. Here we are. I'm going to glove you until you hate me. Guys at the plate really hate hitting it toward Jacob Young.
All right, Reds, Diamondbacks. This Sunday Scaries music?
Yeah, it's go to break music, but
Bottom 7, Reds down. Corbin Carroll. All right. Hector Rodriguez, that's good, but whoa.
Oh, no. I can tell you that wasn't close.
Outside. Whee! Holy shit, that might have hit Berthume. Berthume, look out!
What happened?
It slips. Major League Baseball arms, normally good.